Yeah, give me the words and I got the flow. See, I don't gotta write, I got the Holy Ghost. Yeah, that's called a ghost writer. Jeremiah 5:14, that's so fire. Isaiah 14, and when I retire out of captivity, I broke the iron. Who that is coming out of Mount Zion? Woolly hair, looking like a lion. 1,000 men marching with no drums on, no trombone, just boots.
Real quick, pull up the next one, okay? Pull up the next article. Here we go.
Justice is served. The words of the Indian Army tonight as it launched what it's calling Operation Sindoor. This is one of 9 sites in Pakistan and Pakistan-controlled Kashmir that were hit. Pakistan says a child is among the casualties. India says it's destroyed what it calls militant infrastructure. Ahead of the strikes, Pakistan had vowed to meet fire with fire. As the missiles flew, airline tracking apps showed planes diverting from the area, some flights being sent to Karachi. For the past 2 weeks, tensions have simmered along what is one of the world's most dangerous borders. In India, there has been mounting fury at the murder of 26 of their fellow citizens. In a brazen attack by terrorists, India insists are backed by neighbouring Pakistan. The gunmen struck a tourist resort high in the mountainous region of Kashmir. The victims...
Remember that name, Kashmir. Remember that name, Kashmir. Go ahead.
...to survivors because they were Hindu. Calls for restraint seemed destined to fall on deaf ears.
Now is the time for maximum restraint and stepping back from the brink. That has been my message in my ongoing outreach with both countries. Make no mistake, a military solution is no solution.
Fake news.
Anytime,
stop right there. Anytime you hear Esau talking about peace, remember he has daggers waiting on you.
Yeah. Right.
He want to figure out a certain way to infiltrate you and destroy you. That's all he wants. He wants, his main goal is world domination. Okay? And it's not to maintain the world either. Once he has full control, he wants to destroy it and pollute it. All right? Go ahead.
Now is whether this is the beginning of an escalating cycle of violence between 2 nuclear-armed powers. John Ray, News at 10.
Stop. Okay. You see, you heard what it said. 2 nuclear powers. Remember that as well. Damn. Go ahead.
You know, the scriptures talk about that wars in diverse places and stuff. When the last time you heard India fire a rocket at anybody?
And they got muscle.
They got nukes, but when the last time you saw them fight anybody?
Right.
But all of a sudden, this big, look at that flame on the screen.
Right.
Boom.
Right.
Straight Pakistan, get it.
So watch this. So this is the list of wars about to pop off. You got India and Pakistan. You got Russia, Ukraine, Israel against almost half the whole damn Arab country, right? So they bombed Yemen. Iran is up next on the list. Libya got bombed. They wiping out Gaza, right? Okay, so now you got China and Taiwan. Go to Matthew 24:6 real quick.
Right.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6. And he shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
And rumors of wars. Come on.
See that ye be not troubled.
Don't be scared. Don't be shook. Come on.
For all these things must come to pass.
It has to happen. In order for you to get that crown, in order for you to get, don't worries about that 9 to 5. Those wars need to happen.
That's right.
Bodies must drop. Bombs must bomb. Okay? Read.
But
bombs
the
must bomb.
Bombs must bomb. He said it.
You heard it. I said what I said.
I said what I said.
Come on.
But the end is not yet.
Come on.
For nation shall rise against nation.
You're going to hear it. You're going to see it. Come on.
And kingdom against kingdom.
Read.
And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes.
Stop right there. So that also lets you know those nations that's warned, those are also known as kingdoms.
Yep.
And the leaders are considered what? Kings.
Right.
Right? Come on.
And earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
It's the beginning. It's beginning. It's going to be sorrow for them because our king is on his way. All right? Our king is on his way.
You mind if I land back real quick?
Sir.
Go to Isaiah chapter 21 and let's read verse 1 and 2, because this war that we're reading about, nations fighting against nation, that stuff is biblical, and we seeing the Bible play out before our eyes.
That's
If you don't believe, leave. Read.
Isaiah chapter 21 and verse 1. The burden of the desert of the sea, as whirlwinds in the south pass through. So it cometh from the desert, from a terrible land.
Come on, read verse 2.
A grievous vision is declared unto me.
So this vision is what's going to be played out in the last days, which is today. We're seeing it played out. The vision that they had way back then is being played out today. Read.
The treacherous dealer dealeth treacherously.
This is America and Israel. They are dealing treacherously with all the other nations throughout the earth. Read.
And the spoiler spoileth. Go up, O Elam.
Elam is the East Indians. So God is telling the East Indians to go up against who? Read.
Besiege, O Media.
Media is the Iranians today. So God is telling them in the last days, you guys are going to fight. Read.
All the sighing thereof have I made to cease.
Come on.
Therefore all are my loins filled with pain. Pangs have taken hold upon me, as the pangs of a woman that travaileth. I was bowed down at the hearing of it. I was dismayed at the seeing of it.
Because this prophet, once he saw all the destruction that happened, it turned his stomach to see all of the deaths that's going to take place. So this war is biblical, and we're seeing it played out today.
That's right. Give me the next article. Give me the next article.
Let's go.
Read that.
Kashmir Crisis Live.
All right. Remember that name. Remember, I told y'all. Come on.
Indian missile attack kills 8. Pakistan official says 2 Indian fighter jets shot down.
Come on.
Pakistan death toll rises to 8. A Pakistani military spokesperson has told the Reuters and AFP news agencies that the death toll from Indian strikes on Pakistan has risen to 8 civilians. 2 further people have been reported missing, with 35 injured in the strikes.
All right. Now, this just happened, y'all. This not too long ago. This happened. Not within the 24 hours, this happened. So y'all got to understand, things are heating up. And I think, was it Pakistan or India? They retaliated immediately. They didn't hesitate. Once they saw the missiles drop, they geared up to go ahead and retaliate.
And Cap, one thing I forgot to say is that the Iranians or the Persians are right next to Pakistan.
Right.
So they are interconnected. So they're going to have to join this fight anyways.
Okay.
That's
so
it.
the Lord is preparing it. Give me that, Google, the history between Pakistan and India.
Let's go.
Okay. Pull that up. Go ahead. If you could Google it on the side, because there's more information I need on there. Go ahead and do so. But go ahead, read that.
The relationship between India and Pakistan is marked by a history of conflict and tension,
Right.
stemming from the 1947 partition of India.
So this is old beef, okay? This is based on old beef, old problems, old conflicts. Come on.
This event led to the creation of 2 separate nations, India and Pakistan, with a history of war, including the First and Second Indo-Pakistani Wars.
So you have Elam and Ishmael. Go ahead.
The Bangladesh Liberation War and the Kargil War. The primary source of contention is the disputed region of Jammu and Kashmir.
And what?
And Kashmir.
Come on.
Which both countries claim.
All right. Both countries claim Kashmir. Okay. That's why the conflict is getting turned up. Go ahead. Give me the next one.
2019 abrogation of Article 370. India's move to revoke the special status of Jammu and Kashmir.
So when you get a chance, Google it. Google the history. It goes from the 1947s all the way up to the 2000s. Go ahead.
A key point of contention. Further heightened tensions.
Scroll up. Come on. Scroll up.
Other notable aspects. Kashmir.
Here we go. Kashmir.
The region remains a major point of contention, with both India and Pakistan claiming sovereignty. Nuclear weapons.
Here we go.
Both India and Pakistan have nuclear weapons.
Read it again. Come on.
Both India and Pakistan have nuclear weapons.
Come on.
Adding a significant dimension to the conflict and making a potential war even more dangerous.
The Lord is preparing. He's preparing for war. He's letting you know, listen, don't get comfortable, y'all. I'm about to make sure this thing goes off right.
Yeah, he riling them all the spirit.
He's riling them all up. So he said, bring up your best. Bring your best. Come ready to fight. Okay. So go ahead. Keep on reading.
Border disputes. Besides Kashmir, other territorial disputes exist along the India-Pakistan border, contributing to ongoing tension. Terrorism. India has accused Pakistan of supporting terrorist groups operating in Kashmir.
Operating in Kashmir. That's one of the main places that they've been constantly fighting for. Real quick, give me Joel 3 and 2. Start at verse 1.
That's right. Bring it out.
Why? You ask yourself, why, Lord? And you praying for peace on earth, right? The Lord don't want peace.
Right.
The Israelites don't want peace.
He want problems always.
He want problems always. Hey, make sure we get the soundbite on that, y'all. Come on, y'all.
No peace.
Let's go.
Joel chapter 3 and verse 2.
Let's go.
I will also gather all nations.
All who?
All nations.
That means Ishmael. That means Elam. Come on. Come get this smoke. Read.
And will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Come on.
And will plead with them there for my people.
For who?
For my people.
What's the reason for all this war?
And for my heritage Israel.
For my people, my heritage Israel. Come on.
Right. Whom they have scattered.
Did they what?
They have scattered among the nations and parted my land. And they have cast lots for my people.
They sold us into slavery. Damn. They cast lots. Ishmael dragged us into one of the worst slavery, the Sub-Saharan slave trade.
And have given a boy for an harlot and sold a girl for wine.
And you know why that's important? Most of the time we use this for Esau, the so-called white man.
Yeah.
You got to understand, this was Ishmael too. That Arab, Habib that's in your corner store, you buying his hot sausages and everything.
Yeah.
You buying his t-shirts. Damn. He brought your forefathers through slavery. Right. The Lord said he's going to bring him to the battle. Come on.
That they might drink. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
Come on.
And all the coasts of Palestine.
More Ishmaelites.
Will ye render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head?
Somebody get a reader some water or something. You need a Celsius. Come on. Come on.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things.
Right, come on.
The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
See this? Come on.
That ye might remove them far from their border.
So the reason for war is what? Because they afflicted the house of Israel. Right. They sold us into slavery. They raped and pillaged and stole the silver and the gold from not only from us, from the Lord.
Right.
So the Lord want payback.
That's
he want his money back.
That's
he want his people back.
That's right.
Jump down to verse 9.
Verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
Come on, let them know. Who's going to do the proclaiming? We are the prophets. We're going to do the proclaiming.
That's right.
We're going to let them know the Lord is coming for blood. He wants all his silver and gold back. He wants his children back. Come on.
Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men.
Come on.
Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords.
Come on.
And your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Let the weak say, I am strong. Let the nerds say, I'm strong. The anime lovers, let them come. Tell Habib come from around the counter.
Yeah.
Grab a couple of rocket launchers and come on to war. That's what the Lord wants. Come on.
Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord.
Cause the mighty ones to come down. All for what? For destruction. So he wants to maintain the nuclear weapons. Keep that. We need you to keep that. Hold on to that. If you need somebody to shine it up for you, give us a call. We'll come up and shine that thing up for you.
That's
All right. But the Lord wants them to have that ability for nuclear power.
Right.
Because he wants to wipe them out as fast as possible. It's 1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour it's going to take.
Right. Yeah. Hey, it's so heavy, right? We seeing all this going on. Last time, nobody ain't never seen Pakistan and India do nothing.
Those are the last two people I expected. Like,
Them
damn.
sticking their hand in goops.
Yeah.
Goop.
Right. Goops.
Right.
Goops.
We're
Flies and shit.
Yeah. That's all we know about these damn countries. But then you got Trump. I go back to Trump real quick concerning this. Pull that video up. That has Trump on it. It's not the last video, it's the one up from that. Let me see. Put it on the screen right here first before you play it.
Let's go.
You see, yeah. All right. So with all of this stuff going on, when you think, let me ask y'all, when y'all think about a military procession, what countries do you think about? North Korea,
China, Russia.
Russia, dictatorships, right?
Mhm.
Right.
DJ, play it.
D-Money.
A military parade is in the works to celebrate an Army anniversary on Donald Trump's birthday. Here's what we know. Though not officially announced, the Associated Press reports that the White House is planning a major 250th anniversary celebration on the National Mall, which coincides with Trump's 79th birthday. The event is expected to include more than 6,600 troops, at least 150 military vehicles, 50 helicopters, and 7 marching bands. According to the AP, the parade could cost tens of millions of dollars to coordinate the movement of personnel, equipment, and vehicles. Trump has pushed for a military parade since his first term, but previous plans were shelved due to cost concerns. Some critics are already voicing worries about the potential damage heavy military vehicles could cause to public roads. What's your take on the plan? Let us know in the comments.
All right, pause that. He's not doing that just because it looks good. He's doing it, one, because he's saying that I am the world power. I need everybody to see that, hell, Kim Jong-il can't just do it.
Right.
Putin can't just do it. Look what we got and look what we can do. But he also saying, hey, something is going on behind the works, because damn India, Pakistan sending bombs. They got 2 nukes. He letting the world know that we ain't finna just stand by either, right? Because nobody's ever seen that in America. I've been 40 years. I've never seen no president do a military procession in United States nowhere, right? I don't think most people have seen it, but Trump on June or something like that, that just so happened to coincide with his birthday. Is to let you know I am the imperial leader and I ain't going nowhere.
That's dictatorship at its finest right there. He's pulling the same move as Kim Jong-un. I'm telling you, that's his like.
Probably telling Congress, I appoint one of these. Play with it. Go to that picture before.
Don't try, DJ.
Look what his son is doing. Look.
Look.
No. That's
2028.
That's Eric Trump.
Yeah.
He said, hey, I sent one of these right into Congress. Play with it.
Hey, Cap, I ain't gonna lie. Just looking at him, he just looked dead. He just looked like, damn.
Amazing.
He probably gonna be the one running.
There you go. And remember, just seeing that's a declaration of war. Because you got a lot of people that don't want him up there, so he's stirring things up early. Yeah. He wants to see the mind of the people now.
As he's 100 days in.
Yeah, 100 days in, right? 100 days in. He's stirring them up. Hey, get ready, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead for the 2028. So what's your thought process? So that's what we're seeing. We're seeing the Lord is constantly pushing the envelope. He's letting you know, prepare for what. And what should we do? What should be our mindset? Exodus chapter 14 and 14.
The book of Exodus chapter 14 and verse 14. Let's go. The Lord shall fight for you.
That's right. So those scary brothers and sisters, listen. It says the Lord shall fight for us. All right. He shall fight for us. But your mind must be on fighting for the Lord, keeping his commandments, right? Standing boldly in the face of tribulation. Come on.
And ye shall hold your peace.
We shall hold our peace. We're going to be all right. Lord said, you're going to win this fight. Don't worry about it.
That's right.
Right. But you must love judgment because the Lord loves judgment. Real quick, Isaiah 2, and start at verse 2. We're going to read down to 4.
Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains.
Those are the ones that went through the tribulation. They had the faith and they kept the words of the Lord on their lips constantly. Come on.
And shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it.
Those hills is governments. Come on.
And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths.
So the Lord is not going to set his government or his kingdom side by side with any other nations. It's not happening. We're reading about the real dictatorship.
That's right.
Okay. Y'all was scared of other dictatorships. Y'all seeing what Trump is working on is nothing compared to what the Lord is bringing.
Right.
Okay. That's in the Lord's Prayer when we read in Matthew 6. Yep. That's Christ praying for the kingdom and the government of the Most High to be here on this earth.
Right.
This is come on.
Righteous dictator.
Right.
And we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law.
The what?
Out of Zion shall go forth the law.
The real constitution of the Lord. The citizens in heaven will be pushing this law. Come on.
and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations.
Come on.
And shall rebuke many people.
Right. So we're going to have our own concentration camps.
Right.
You talking about Alcatraz and you talking about El Salvador. Don't worry. The Lord got something set up perfect for y'all. Stay right there. Keep that same energy. Come on.
And they shall beat their swords into plowshares.
That's their weapons. That's their guns. Come on. They shall what? They shall what? Read that part again.
Their swords into plowshares.
Into what? Serving tools now. They have serving tools. Now they are growing corn without GMO. Come on.
And their spears into pruning hooks.
Read.
Nation shall not lift up sword against nation. Neither shall they learn war anymore.
So what you're reading is real peace on earth. The only time it will be peace on earth is when the Israelites are here and ruling without Christ. That's the only way. It's not going to be under Trump. It's not going to be under China, Putin. No. It's going to be under our king, the black Messiah, with the Israelites ruling.
That's right.
You got to understand that.
Yeah.
Good.
Hey, because if the Lord allows that to happen, pull up that quick article real quick, The Independent. Yeah.
Let's go.
Watch this. Read that.
Trump declares 2 new national holidays, but Americans won't be getting the day off.
Scroll down. What are these? Read that. Read that first paragraph.
President Donald Trump has announced 2 national holidays for Americans to commemorate U.S. victories in the First and Second World Wars, but has made clear they won't be days off for Americans.
Right. So this article puts it nicely, but another article tells you exactly what he's saying. Go to that next image.
Let's go.
The one that says anti. Yes.
Anti-white racism has gone far enough.
So it says that if you are anti-white, hey, that junk is gone far enough, because I'm about to make 2 new holidays, and let's see what these holidays are for. Go to the next image. Read that first line.
Every year, VE Day gives the British public the rarest of gifts, an opportunity for unapologetic, unabashed pride in their country.
Right. And now jump down to the next article. Next line.
It's also a celebration of predominantly white male heroes.
That's exactly what these days what's it called? What's VE Day of? I forget what it's
Veteran.
Nah, hold on. It means
it says right there, Victory Day.
Victory Day for World War II, but it's he called it something else.
Victory in Europe Day.
Yeah.
Victory. We'll say that again.
Victory in Europe Day.
Right. But these days, the reason why Trump is going to declare these 2 things, World War I, World War II, because it is an attempt to have predominantly white heroes.
Right.
That's his mindset. We're going to make America great again by making you, what do you say? You can't have black heroes. You can't have no black nothing.
Take out black history.
Take out black history. Because your kids in this internment camp need to learn the predominantly white heroes in World War I and World War II. Hell, that's when they took our land.
Yeah, you go.
1948.
Right. And then they have also black soldiers. Aren't they call them Buffalo soldiers?
Buffalo soldiers.
Yeah, went and fight for the war.
Yeah.
What happened to that?
Those are the ones that went against Gad and Reuben.
Yeah.
There you go.
So America is backwards. It's ass backwards. They want us to worship or celebrate criminals because that's who their forefathers was. They was slave masters, the people that did atrocious things, and you want us to celebrate them.
And that's what he wants. He wants to bring this back into a white country where everybody praises the white man. Right. But God says, that's why thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
What is the nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity.
Be strong in the Lord. His word